All I can say is it's been one hell of a wacky week over at DC Studios. Yes, it certainly seems like there's something in the water over at WB these days because there's a hell of a lot going on. First off, they're selling 10 fully functioning, well, not cannons or guns and rockets and such, tumbler Batmobiles from the Dark Knight for a paltry $3 million a piece. So if you have an extra $3 million, you know where to go. Well, they're not street legal, mind you, but very, very cool nonetheless. And then we have this bit of, well, more disturbing news. It seems that actor Tom Brittany, whoever the hell that is, who apparently auditioned to be Superman for James Gunn at one point in time, did so in Henry Cavill's Superman suit. And when he did, it got all torn up. Then when James Gunn was asked to confirm on social media if this was indeed true, well, he had this to say. Yeah, Tom messed it up. And then Corn Sweat came in and was way too tall, so it just got torn to shreds. And by the way, Tom is one of my favorite actors. He's an incredibly talented guy. Well, what the hell, little Jimmy? Would your response have been so laid back and casual if it had been, say, Christopher Reeve's Superman suit? No need to answer that, little fellow. We already know. Now, yes, in the film business, shit happens. It's just the nature of things. Items get destroyed all the time. But, to be so nonchalant when asked about it is just, well, kind of rude, little dude. When people wonder why some think Gunn is a narcissistic, self-centered douchebag, well, this kind of shit doesn't help none now, does it? I doubt that he really cares much what Cavill's fans think, and I'm sure that his many followers think that it's kind of funny. And it's not the fact that the suit got screwed up that I find irksome. It's the fact that the man currently in charge of resurrecting DC Studios seems like he could simply care less. And speaking of one and done Gunn's comments, pictures of Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr. in Season 2 of Peacemaker have been popping up online. The only thing is he doesn't look anything like he does in Creature Commandos. As you can see here, in Peacemaker, his hair along with his beard is rather dark. In Creature Commandos, well, it's white. But hey, don't worry, because little Jimmy has a superb explanation for that as well. You see, it's because Grillo was shooting episodes of Sylvester Stallone's Tulsa King at the same time. And in Tulsa King, well, his hair and beard are both black, which I suppose makes sense. But this is 2024 here. Celebrities change their hair color more than they do their socks these days. I mean, just look at Lady Gaga. But hey, it's okay, we get it, little Jimmy. Your timeline is Superman first, Peacemaker second, Creature Commandos third. Wait, what? But Creature Commandos airs in a few weeks. Superman in July and Peacemaker August of next year. I'm so confused. And something else that's a bit confusing. This doesn't have anything to do with Gunn either. Matt Reeves, when talking to Digital Spy, explained why he never see Batman running around in the Penguin series. I mean, it was a great time of turmoil in Gotham, literally the week after what happened in the movie. Much of the city is in desperation, so police can't be everywhere. Crime is everywhere. It's a very, very dangerous time. Batman is out there trying to grapple with the aftermath of everything that happened, which to some degree, he blames himself for. And to me, at least, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I don't think most people realize that the timeline of the show, because it was spread out over 8 weeks, was really pretty short. And I have said here that I felt that, like Bruce was off somewhere coming to terms with who he is and if this is really, in fact, what he wants to do. Not to mention the fact that he's probably feeling guilty for not being able to stop the Riddler. I mean, he's only been Batman for, 2 years after all. Now, the only thing I can think of that could have been different is if Bruce is on some kind of sabbatical. The police would have no way of knowing that. And so they would at least be trying to signal him, especially after Sophia blew up half of Gotham's sewer system. But hey, what the hell do I know? I get confused easily anymore. There's been more speculation about when Gunn's Superman trailer is ever going to drop. According to Game Rant, Many are saying that we'll see it at this year's CCXP in Sao Paulo, sometime between December 5th and December 8th. And that could very well be. I mean, Creature Commandos hits Max on December 5th, so why not tie it all in around the same time? Other supposed sources are saying it'll be on Christmas Day, which, that could be cool. I mean, I think they should show it before the year's out anyhow. Hell, Gunn has held the carrot in front of DC fans' noses for a few days now, ever since he spit it out that it was done and just sitting on his hard drive on social media. Now, let it be said that Jimmy Gunn doesn't like to brag while patting himself on the back. So it's safe to say that we will see it soon. Matters none to me either way. Well, I do hope the movie is successful, and I really do mean that. I'm not exactly, holding my breath, waiting to see it or the trailer. And you'll never hear me say, oh my God, the Superman trailer's almost here, and I simply cannot wait to see the film. But wait, there's more Matt Reeves, Penguin, Batman, creepy bad guy kind of stuff. So CBR.com posted a tidbit recently that I had not caught while watching the Penguin, and that's the fact that his girlfriend, Eve's last name, it's Carlo. And for anyone familiar with Clayface in the Batman comics, it should ring a bell about what may or may not be a clue as to who may be one of the big baddies popping up in the Batman 2. You see, Clayface's given name is none other than, ta-da, Basil Carlo. Yes, that's right, sport fans. While it may be nothing but an Easter egg, it seems that Eve could very well be Clayface's sister. Or maybe in a creepy, man, that's nasty, screwed up Matt Reeves kind of way, maybe she's in fact Clayface. Which means old Oz has well been hitting that all season. I mean, Eve did look exactly like Oz's mother at the end of the last show. And as we all know, Clayface can morph into any shape and or form that he or she desires. Could Oz and Clay, whomever, be the next villains to take on Batman? Who knows? It could be. It's both creepy and kind of cool to think about. And one last thing, and this is both Reeves and Gunn related. There is a rumor going around that the Joker, played by Barry Keoghan in a deleted scene in the Batman, could possibly be the next character spun off into a series over on HBO. And quite a few people were excited about the idea. Well, then little Jimmy was asked about it online, and he had this to say. No, there's absolutely no truth to this. A Joker series is not being discussed, nor has ever come up at this time. So take that, rumor. Honestly, if Reeves wanted to do a Joker series, I would bet dollars to donuts that it would happen. So far, his work is the only work that's making DC any money and getting any praise at all. And Gunn's work, well, the jury's still out on that, ain't it? Well, that's it for this show. If you have any comments or concerns, good or bad, happy or sad, on anything I've covered today, feel free to leave them in the section down below. And if you like today's show even just a little bit, well, hell, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. As always, thanks for stopping by. God bless and socks out.